Conservatives are intentionally pushing a false narrative about a new Netflix film that actually denounces the hypersexualization of young girls. And the reason why they're intentionally spreading disinformation about the film is because it's not a secret. They're trying to rile up QAnon conspiracy theorists who are honestly an ever-growing presence within the Republican electorate. And so
I'm pretty sure Tulsi Gabbard was like the first person to bring this up. But it wasn't even a political thing at first anyways. It was literally just everybody on social media did not agree with the fact that it looked very creepy for a child film to be having kids twerking and rubbing themselves in a movie trailer for a foreign film.
QAnon, for those of you who might not have been following this story, has this ridiculous conspiratorial ideology alleging that there is a cabal of satanic, or Satan worshipers who also happen to be pedophiles running a global sex trafficking ring involving children.
Like, whether or not if it's real or if it's fake, I mean, nobody's gonna really know. A lot of the shit sounds incredibly far-fetched, I agree. But a lot of it's actually been proven to be real. I think it's really funny and noteworthy that since the Donald has been in office, we've had multiple pedophile rings broken up. We've had a lot of child trafficking stopped. A couple celebrities have went away to prison. That one girl from the show Smallville, she was one of them. I can't remember her name, but you can look this up if you need to. I liked her whenever I watched Smallville as a teenager and a young adult, and then when I found out she was involved with this shit, it really fucked with me, man. So, I don't know. But I will say this, I think it's really shitty for somebody to use conspiracy theorists in a way to discredit somebody. There's a truth to every conspiracy.
These pedophiles are also allegedly trying to plot against Trump. Now they're being provoked by these prominent conservatives, including Ted Cruz, who claim that Cuties is promoting pedophilia. Now, according to The Verge,
I mean, it's really not up for debate. It absolutely is. Like, you don't even have to watch the movie. You could just literally look at the trailer and be like, oh no, Netflix, sweetie, what are you doing?
Conservative provocateurs like Steven Crowder and conspiracy theorists like Alex Jones dedicated videos to calling out the leftist media and praised Cuties. Writers and personalities from conservative publications like the Daily Caller and Breitbart also criticized the film's content. Now, again, let me reiterate, the whole point of the film is to draw attention to and to condemn the hypersexualization of young girls.
By showing young girls twerking on stage, dancing, rubbing their clits. Yeah, that's a good way to condemn it, all right? I mean, I'm gonna go on a health strike at fucking McDonald's, and my way of doing that is eating all the fucking hamburgers until my heart caves in. That's logic right there, folks.
And that context certainly matters. But of course, conservatives leave that context out and make it appear as though this is nothing more than a film that's just attempting to sexualize children and lure in pedophiles. That is.
And I'm also going to say this as one of my talking points. I think it's so funny that the Young Turks and Anna, with her ever-going balding head and her big-ass fucking nose. Anna, baby, you used to be hot. What happened, bro? I think it's so funny that they are going to sit there and throw it off as like a conservative Republican attack on pedophilia and Netflix or whatever, when it's literally not even just them. It's everybody. It's fucking everybody. Like, Cuties is hardly getting debated, or I'm sorry, Cuties is hardly getting defended at all on social media. And the people who are literally only defending it are quite literally pedophiles. They are maps. They are child molesters. They are people who actually found the movie hot. There's a YouTuber who literally watched the movie. I don't know his name, but you've probably seen the clip of him talking about after what he's seen in the movie. He said the children were sexy. They were hot. What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking circus clown?
not the case. Now, Ted Cruz, for instance, one of the right wingers who tweeted about this said, Netflix is trying to profit from the sexual exploitation of young children through its latest film, Cuties. That's not right. As a parent, I find it disturbing. Then you have another right winger, Tulsi Gabbard, tweeting, Cuties will certainly whet the appetite of pedophiles and help fuel the child sex trafficking trade. 1 in 4 victims of trafficking are children. It happened to my friend's 13-year-old daughter. Netflix, you are now complicit. Hashtag cancel Netflix. She then later said that she canceled Netflix herself. But here's the problem.
I mean, they're 100% correct on this. It's literally just, it's fueling it, man. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go in there and say, like, you know, how the Joker movie created all these mass shootings and shit. It's not like that at all. But this is a very profitable organization where they steal kids, use them, sell them. It is what it is, man. There's a reason why it's like so big and underground. Like, you have a lot of a lot of people have been involved with this shit in the past and gone up missing. Like, fun fact, if anybody didn't know, Chester, or whatever his name is, from Linkin Park, he was doing a documentary about child trafficking when he received a suicide by the back of the head or whatever it was. His friend from, I think it was Savage Garden or whatever, or Soundgarden, I don't remember the guy's name. I don't listen to these bands, so I apologize. But he also committed suicide, quote, but he was also working on the documentary, and there was a third guy too. It's noteworthy that this is like something that's not really discussed with politicians when it should. It is a big fucking issue, but we're always going to get distracted with like bathrooms, like, oh no, the billionaire class. Like, there are more important fucking things going on right now. Like, what is it, like not child custody, but when you're in like the adoption homes or whatever, like a lot of kids go missing and nobody really fucking cares. So, again, great reporting with that giant fucking war on your nose.
Most of the people who have these criticisms haven't actually watched the film. So, Cenk, let me give you a little bit of background and then we'll bring you in. Cuties is a French movie.
I mean, I don't have to watch child porn to know child porn is bad. I don't understand what that fucking logic is. Like, you can't say child porn and rape is bad unless you watch it. Like, the fuck, Anna?
That critiques society's sexualization of girls. The movie follows an 11-year-old Senegalese girl living in Paris who dreams of joining a local dance clique. She decides to protest her parents' strict household and join the other girls in dancing their way through competitions, trying to make a name for themselves. Cuties uses uncomfortable images to provoke a serious conversation about the sexualization of girls, especially regarding girls of color, the policing of girls' sexuality, double standards, the effect of social media on kids, and how children learn these behaviors. And that was actually...
Now, like, I will agree it is kind of fucked up. I don't like the fact that, you know, there is double standards. I don't like that we have to restrict like teenage girls in high school to make them follow these stupid dress codes. Now, I'm not saying that I want to see all these kids like naked and shit at school. No, don't misunderstand me. I just think it's dumb where it's like these girls can get in trouble and shit because their shoulders are showing or something because a boy can't control himself. But instead of addressing and teaching the fucking kids to like control themselves, we just punish the girl. Now, I'm saying this because I have a daughter, and I remember how girls I used to date in high school used to act. And I know how my girlfriend was treated when she was in high school. And I will be fucking damned if my kid gets in trouble because some fucking horny kid in the back of the school can't pay attention to his fucking math quiz or whatever. There's going to be a fucking issue. So I do agree with this. Now, when it comes to the actual movie Cuties itself, I actually do not believe it was made to be sexualized for like pedos or whatever, for creepy people. I think the main character in the movie is like a black Muslim girl or some shit, and I know the director is literally that too. So if anything, I think it's just like a projection of like the director's life or the creator's life or whatever, which it would make sense because a lot of authors do shit like that. So I don't think that's what the intention was, but unfortunately the result is what we got. I mean, you can't really like look at the trailer and be like, oh no, no, there's nothing wrong with this. It's fucking gross, man. Like, I don't think she intended for it, but we got what we got. And you know, Netflix is being stubborn, and they've already lost like I think $10 billion since the fucking movie came out. Um, yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Actually, a review written by Monica Castillo on RogerEbert.com. And so, Jink, I want to get your thoughts on all of this.
All right. So first,
I don't really want to listen to Jank. I've seen this video. It's too long. We're only 3 minutes in, and my video is already 10 minutes long for me talking. This is an 18-minute TYT video. If you guys want to watch it, I will link it if you haven't seen it already. But basically, they're going to defend pedophilia. They're going to defend fucking cuties. They're going to try to throw all the blame on Trump, saying Trump sexualizes kids when it has nothing to do with Donald Trump. It's a fucking diversion tactic. I do not like it when people fucking do this. If you're going to have a topic discussion, stay on the topic discussion. Don't try to like slander somebody else. Whether Trump did anything with kids, I don't fucking know. I mean, I can't say he did. I can't say he didn't. I don't fucking know the man. I don't know anything about his personal life. I just know he's president of the United States, and I think he's doing a good job. Now, whether or not he did this stuff, if he did, he's probably going to burn in hell or whatever. He's going to go to prison if he's caught. I don't know. It's just he said, she said. It just, I have evidence. I don't have evidence. I have allegations. I'm going to get this trending. I don't like the man, so now it's true. And it's just a bunch of bullshit like that. I don't know. I haven't seen him say anything like really derogatory in that sense. I've seen like Joe Biden say some creepy shit that for whatever reason it's never brought up, or like trends or whatever, because you know everything's biased online, especially fucking social media. But it is what it is. Like I said, I'll link the video if you guys want to watch the whole thing. But yeah, they're just gonna defend the fucking movie, and all it comes across is like TYT, like small children. Maybe they're little bits in their mouth. I don't fucking know. I know that they've gone derailed, and I'm quite fucking embarrassed that this is actually what I used to watch for a news source. For like 8 years, I would just watch TYT and be like, of course, of course. But also, this is the same man right here who likes hot teachers molesting their kids as long as they're hot. There was a dude on this show that literally watched incest porn, and his excuse was, oh, I'll just turn the volume down, so it's just normal porn. I think there was somebody on the show too who also fucked a dog or some shit. She used to be like kind of like the voice of reason, but this bitch is crazy as fuck now. Like, look at her. She's out. She's so fucking derailed. And there was a dude on this show, I think it was his nephew or some shit, who said that America deserved 9/11. And somehow he still has a fucking job. Somehow he hasn't been canceled or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.